Mayans MC Season 5, the final season of Mayans. Does this final season live up to the legacy throughout the entire series that we got? Let's find out. The story of Mayans Season 5, the final season, mostly revolves around Easy Ezekiel Reyes being the president and king of the Santa Padre charter of Mayans, and also basically trying to save his own ass from other people outing his past and how he became a member of the Mayans. Now, I watched the entire final season the day after the series finale released, and I do that for every single show so that I can get the best accurate opinion and review and response for at least each season. And what I can say about Season 5, the final season of Mayans, is that much like every season since Season 3, since Kurt Sutter was fired for being, in his quotation, an abrasive dick, Mayans Season 5 suffers greatly from overlong episodes filled with not enough story. Now, what we get in Season 5 of Mayans works fine, albeit written and directed in very melodramatic fashion. But overall, if we had more overstuffing of story in Season 5 than what we're given, I think that the scenes we were given in Season 5 would have been condensed and not felt so mellow fucking dramatic. And I think Season 5 would have been a great season. Now, before I start shitting on this season, I want to give a shout out to the very ending of this series. The ending of Season 5 of Mayans is an incredible ending. Honestly, I don't think anybody will like the ending if they've watched through the entire show. But for me, the ending was so fucking fitting. Just the last 25-30 minutes of Mayans Season 5 finale, the ending was so fucking fitting, so satisfyingly conclusive to every single character's story. I loved it. Honestly, I loved the ending of Season 5 of Mayans, the entire ending of Mayans, even more than the very end of Sons of Anarchy. Which, Sons of Anarchy, I didn't really care much for the writing or direction of the last two seasons of Sons. But Mayans' ending is absolute gold ending. This is how you end a TV series completely. If I were to just rate Season 5 just entirely on the last 25-30 minutes of Mayans' season finale, 10 out of 10. No ifs about it. Now, the lead up to the ending before that, as I said, it's so fucking melodramatically written and directed and overbearingly long. In some aspects, I do like just Elgin James' writing and direction. I think he's an adequate enough writer for shows and stories such as this. But honestly, knowing that Kurt Sutter was fired before Season 3 was even written, this really goes to show you who was the actual brains in Mayans. Now, like I said, Mayans is a good show. It really is. I thought it was a really good show in the first two seasons because it was super complex, and I love complex stories. But after Kurt Sutter's firing, Season 3 especially, I felt like it was going so mainstream in the storylines, where they weren't really focused on the story. They were more focused on the character developments and the character bonds and all of that, and that's fine. But to me, and Season 5 is included, I felt like there just wasn't enough story to get to the satisfying payoffs. So, I mean, I don't really have too much to say about Season 5 of Mayans because I don't really want to spoil anything. I can just say Season 5 feels mundane compared to the excellent very end of it. So, I mean, the other things I really don't like about Season 5, much like since Season 3, is the camera angles and the widescreen shootings that they used to film these scenes. I never liked the 2.00 widescreen for TV shows. Come on. If you're watching a TV show, it needs to be fucking full screen. Or at the very least, 1.85 aspect ratio widescreen. It's not that difficult. I can't believe newfound filmmakers in 2020s are screwing even this up. 1.78 aspect ratio for TV series. It's not hard to comprehend. People buy TVs for TV series. They want to watch TV series in their full-length TVs. But that's honestly a minor gripe for me. I don't really like it. It annoys the shit out of me just seeing black bars while watching a TV series for 8 to 12 hours long. But it is what it is. Overall for me, Mayans Season 5, the final season, for as excellent of a payoff end as it has, it's also a very mundane, dull, sometimes boring season. I like the characterizations, I like the character development, the character transitions, I like the story. I just felt like they could have put a lot more story into it and condensed scenes to fill in with more story, not just what we're given. So overall for me, Mayans Season 5, the final season, is a 6 out of 10. It's worth a watch if you've been watching Mayans the whole way through, but if you want to just watch this season, it's probably not worth it. So 6 out of 10, Mayans final season. Thank you.